Okay, so where we are right now is the ancient ruins of Ostia Antica. So these structures here date back to about 100 years BC or so, and a few years AD, and this is what's left of it. It's a very, very beautiful and peaceful place. You see, we opted to go here instead of Pompeii, because, well, one, it's cheaper and it's easier to get to, and this place is a lot less commercialized, and the crowds are a lot tamer, which is such a relief, because every single place we've went to so far has been littered with tourist hordes and hordes of tourists. But here, as you can see, it's very peaceful, kind of gives you some time to think, and oh my God, it's just beautiful, it's breathtaking. And I've just passed a bunch of tombs just a while ago, and see, because, you know, this place is so old, and this dates back thousands of years, so those bones must have decayed to dust by now. But their presence is very, very felt, believe me. And yes, it's a marvelous place. I think the area I'm walking right now is pretty much the urban area where they do all kinds of merchant business and everything else. And yes, as you can see, you can probably tell that these buildings used to be so huge back in the day, since, you know, it takes thousands and thousands of years for these to decay to the state it is right now. So yeah, it's just wonderful. And it's very hot right now, but it doesn't really matter though, because usually I'd complain, but this place is just that marvelous. And okay, I might be getting lost sometime soon, but it's okay, it's a fun place to get lost. Oh my God, I do not know where I'm wandering. Okay, let's see some little basin where they got water. Oh, almost tripped there. And so there are, oh, and these little cubby holes. I wonder what these were for. Apparently there's some kind of architectural technique to these holes. I forgot, because our tour guide mentioned it in our Colosseum tour, and I forgot what that was. I think they used to store iron in here, but those are the Romans at the era of Caesar. But I'm not sure about these ancient Romans, because Ostia Antica used to belong to pretty much the poor district of the Roman citizens, because Pompeii used to belong to the rich monarchs and the wealthy. But this is pretty much urban life back in Rome, and it's wonderful. Very, very wonderful. Anyway, so just take you around. Oh, look, all these. Yeah, it's very hard to walk here because these cobblestones are very, very uneven. Okay, there's more shade here. But yes. So look, I'll take you back to the Forum. See, these buildings go on for ages. Actually, it's never ending. This town used to be so big. Probably used to be a whole metropolis that could bring our modern urban cities to shame. And God, it's amazing. Very, very amazing, and very eerie, and very, very cathartic, actually. Anyway, I'll end this now. I'll go to the Forum later, and I'll show you them there, because it's also amazing. Okay, so we are heading up the Forum. So it's quite a big climb, and those stairs down there were deadly. I almost fell. See, oh God, it's so steep. The steps are so tiny. Well, it's a good thing this place isn't a zoo right now. I would have died. Anyway, this is the view from up top the Forum. Look at it. It's just magnificent. And this is where They used to watch all these plays and have all these discussions and everywhere else. It's quite steep. It's not as big as our coliseums nowadays, but it's just as wonderful. And they used to sit up here and go on about their business. And I'll take you down. Have to watch my step here. I could easily die without knowing. Oops. Yeah, it's quite steep once you get up here. So I'm only using this to see small steps, but this is for the best. Okay, I'm taking you guys out. It's quite a bumpy ride. And oh look, you see those faces up there? Quite nice. Oh my god, yeah, so this is where they used to hold all their business. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'll take you guys further down. Okay, you can head up. Okay, there's more shade around this area. So here's a closer look at those faces. They're very nice. You know, saying hi. Hello, weird stone faces. And there are those, if you can see, there are those inscriptions up there. I can't understand what they mean and they've all faded, but the lettering is very, very evident. Huh. Nowhere else. Nice and... Yep, this is their big square. And there's a little stage thing up there. You just head up there. God, this place is quite massive. And you see all these statues. They're all headless, because apparently the head is the most sensitive part of any statue, and they could easily fall. But it just adds to the creepiness, which is just awesome. Just make it all the more awesome. See? Headless ones. It's more powerful that way, I think. Like the Victoire de Saint-Martin down in the Louvre. Except these are, yeah. I wonder who these people depicted in these statues are. So we're heading up these steps, and we're on top of the world. No, not really. Top of the world is above that stadium. Okay, that's where we just been. That's where I took you guys down. Yeah. And it's beautiful. And more ruins over there. That's great. Look at the cheering students down there. You see, if you lived in Italy, these are the kind of field trips you go to. And I wish I did live here. Oh well. See? Magnificent. Okay. You guys had enough.